Hello everyone and welcome to Tuesday's Tips with Kimber Bell. My name is Lauri and I have a special treat for you today. It's something that you're going to find, I hope, really exciting and fun. To start with today, we are talking all about the Bella Box. This is actually one of my absolute favorite Bella Boxes that we have done so far. And it's kind of funny, like when I opened the box, I was like, oh, this is so cool, this is cool, this is cool. Well, I actually had set aside this to start with and was looking at all the really cool fabrics and everything. We're going to talk a little bit about this. This is really a lot of good information as well as recipes, great stories, helpful tips. So this is a really very important piece of your Bella Box. And to start with, I just kind of wanted to show you a little overview of all the projects. You may have already seen some of them. I just wanted to share a few things of my favorite parts of the Bella Box this year, or this time. And I love this cute tote, and it's made with a tea towel. This is just so great. Maker's gonna make. I love this. And the whole theme of this box is just so wonderful. It's all about creativity. And get your juices flowing. I love this. This is so cute. And the straw, it even has the detail of vinyl with it. And this is great. All right, a couple more projects. Right here we've got these great bookmarks. I know we've read a lot of books this summer. I don't know about you guys, but we're reading lots and lots of books. And so we've got these really cool bookmarks. And I wanted to show you the back is fabric, and the front is like a felt. Excuse me, I could think of the word. And I love this. It's made with that cute pink vinyl. And this is just really great. We want to encourage all the creativity that you guys can muster. This is all about you being creative. There's just something special when you create something that you feel accomplished, right? You feel like you've done something that's important, that empowers you, inspires you, and inspires others. I love this banner. This is what we're going to actually talk about today. We're going to give a little short tip on this. I do want to also, I know that this is my favorite project of this whole Bella Box, and this is so cool because it's basically helping you organize, and we are going to talk a little bit about organization, but it's helping you organize your sewing room or yourself. You've got a place for notes here, some pens, as well as your USB sticks. Hopefully you've been collecting those. And on the front here, this is just beautiful. I just love the design. It's very simple. You've got a notebook. All of this comes in your Bella Box as well. So you don't even have to add to it. Everything you see here comes in that Bella Box, and you're just going to love that. The last thing I think is just beautiful, and I'm going to step back here and grab it and pull it forward, and that is this beautiful pillow. This is a great technique. I love this new technique. We'll talk more about this as well in a future episode, but make life beautiful. This is just a great Bella Box, one of my most favorite, and I'm going to share a few more really cool things with you. As I was looking through this Bella Box, I was very inspired by this pamphlet, so I hope that you'll take the time to read this pamphlet. This is, I think, is right on the very top, but it describes the projects, but it also tells stories about the project and why you'd want to do those, as well as there's QR codes at the bottom. So right here, for example, is a Creative Juices recipe. So there's some smoothie recipes. And down at the bottom, there's a QR code. If you will scan that QR code, there's more recipes available to you. One of the other things that inspired me onto what I wanted to do and share with you today was these 10 ways that you create your space or button up your creative space so that you're ready to create. I just want to talk quick about, now, have you ever found a recipe, let's say on Pinterest or somewhere in a recipe book, and you're so excited to create this new dish, all right? So what would it be like, though, if you went to somebody else's kitchen to try to create that, and you're like, oh, man, Where do they keep the measuring cups? I don't know where these ingredients are. I need a pan. I don't even know where a pan is. It's really hard, and it makes it really frustrating to try to create that recipe, if you will, if you don't know where your things are, right? Same with your creative space. You've got to have a creative space where you've got it organized. That's what I love about this organizer. It helps you start getting organized. It's even got a notebook where you can plan out where you're going to organize your space. So that's the one thing that got me thinking, I wonder how many people have got great ideas on organizing your creative space so that you're ready to create. So at the end of this video, and on YouTube, I believe, or on, yes, YouTube later today, once this is uploaded, you will find a link, and it is a virtual tour of my creative space and the way I have my space organized. And I would love to hear comments, have thumbs up, see what you guys would do in your own space. Now, I didn't always have a room for sewing. Sometimes I just had a corner or a nook, if you will, or the dining room table was my sewing room for many years. But I found ways to organize it so that it was easy and quick to pull out, and I still kept things organized so that I could find what I needed so I could be creative. And that's what this is all about, is being able to empower yourself and be creative and inspire yourself as well as others. All right, so today the tip I'm going to share with you is actually on this banner. Like I said, I'm going to give you just a couple tips on this. Very great project. I would start with this one maybe. It's just really straightforward and easy to do and make, and then you just feel like, oh, okay, I'm accomplished. I've got this done. I can do the next thing. So the first thing I want to point out is in this box, there are so many, like there's these cool little canisters with lids that have lots of fun toppings, if you will, embellishments that you can put on your Create banner and for other projects such as the pillow. Now, what I love is this box already helps you start getting organized. So this Bella box really, I thought, was wonderful ways of creating organization for your creative space. All right, so make sure that you open this up and use these to decorate and embellish, if you will, your Create banner. Okay, so one of the other things when we're making this banner, in the instructions it shows you how to cut it out. Now, if you wanted to, you can use pinking shears, just like they've done the pinking shears on the bookmarks. You can do the same thing and cut out around your Create banner with pinking shears if you'd rather. You don't have to, but I think it'd be fun. Make it a little bit different, make it your own. The next thing I want to talk about, where there's little holes, and I'm going to grab these scissors here. I'm going to just clip this off, and I'm going to retie this because I want to show you exactly how to tie one of these knots so you're not frustrated. There's so many times where you go to tie something and you're like, man, my knot just doesn't look very good. So I'm going to give you a two-step method. I jotted it down on a piece of paper here. And basically it says, your first knot, this side is the side that you put on top of your loop. Okay, so this side on top. Second knot, you switch it. And I lay these next to me when I'm tying the knot so I can remember which side I've put on top, and it makes a beautiful knot every time. Okay, so remember, first knot is from the left side on top. Second knot is the right side on top. All right, so I'm going to use that method, and I'm going to actually show you. I'm going to use this green piece right here. I'm going to just poke this through the hole and make it a shorter length so I can show you exactly what I'm talking about. Okay, and the reason I chose this green over this other, the blue one, I wanted to show you one that had a side to it, a right side and a wrong side. All right, and so after you've made your Create banner and you have actually trimmed the holes out, those eyelets, then you're going to tie it, right? And it's going to be a certain size piece of ribbon. Okay, so you're going to take the ribbon. Now I'm doing it upside down, so I'm going to do it according to how I would do it. Right or left side over the top of the loop. Okay, so left over the top, that's this one. and then I tie a single knot, okay? Now when I go back to tie the right side over, see this one? Now this is the right side. I thought it was easier if I wore my watch. You could see that I have the left side is my watch side, okay? Now my right side's over. Now if you do that, and you're going to twist this so that all you see is the tops of your knot, that makes a beautiful, beautiful knot. It doesn't look, it just looks pretty. And that is my favorite way to tie a knot. It's basically a square knot for those of you who are Boy Scouts or Girl Scouts. That is a square knot right there. Right or left over first, tie it, then the right over, then tie it. And it makes a beautiful knot. You can see the top of your entire ribbon if it's your ribbon's one-sided, okay? And then I simply just give it a little angled cut here and there, and you've got your ribbon. Now I can do that again with a little bit bigger ribbon. Sometimes it's hard to see the smaller, so I'm going to do it again with the bigger ribbon here. One more time, because you can use this technique with basically any ribbon you want. So basically I'm going to tie my knot again, okay? So I'm going to take my left over my right, all right, and I'm going to pull it through. And then I'm going to take my right over my left. Too many times we want to tie it the same way twice in a row, and that just doesn't look as pretty. It gets the knot all funny looking, okay? And that, it just makes a really pretty knot on the top. All right, that is my tip for you today, is tying these knots together so that they look nice and they look pretty in the way that you want them to look. But make sure that you check out that video that we added. The video is going to be on YouTube and hopefully Instagram if we can do that as well. And it's a virtual tour of my creative space. Since this Bella Box is all about being creative, and I believe it's called Dream, Plan, and then Do It. All right. Thank you so much for joining me today with Tuesday Tips, and we will see you another time. Bye-bye.